All right, what's going on, guys? So, today I want to talk about when you, as a man, have low self esteem, low confidence, and you don't believe in yourself, you got to look within for the answers. And you have to push yourself to your edge, to your limits, whatever it is you're afraid of. Because if you're living thinking about how other people might, react, how other people might perceive you, what their reaction might be, then you're living to please others. I can never worry about what their reaction is to me, or how they feel about something I did, because at the end of the day, I am what I am. I don't care what they say. I don't care if someone rejects me. I don't care if someone says something bad about me, because at the end of the day, I am me. I'm not living to please you. I'm living to please the man who I live 24 hours, 7 days a week with. And that's me. So, whether you hate it or whether you love it, I am still me. So, you can't change who I am based on what you think about me. And when you have low confidence, you are living to please others when you really should be living to please yourself. Because the opinion of others should not change who you are on the inside. If you go out today and you approach 10 women and 10 women reject you, that should not change how you feel. You shouldn't go home feeling sad. You shouldn't feel like less of a man. There shouldn't be a chink in your armor. Because at the end of the day, when you know who you are and you are confident and you stand on who you are and what you believe in, then what people say can't affect you. It can't affect you. Whatever they say, whatever they think, just slips right off your body. You can't be scared to try again, because look at it this way. Let's say the players in the NBA, when they first started, right? Do you think they were confident when they first picked up a basketball and started shooting? Probably not. But what is the key determining factor that led them to the NBA? All right, here it is. Even if they missed, they didn't concern themselves with the opinion of the basketball hoop. They didn't concern themselves with if the basketball hoop was going to reject them. They didn't concern themselves with, will the basketball hoop block me? Will the basketball hoop think something bad about me? Because at the end of the day, they knew they were on a mission to become what they wanted to become, an NBA player. And so guess what? Even if they shot and they missed, they'd shoot again, and they'd shoot again, and they'd shoot again, and they'd shoot again, and they'd shoot again. Because at the end of the day, that doesn't change who they are on the inside, whether they make it or whether they miss. But if they didn't miss and they didn't keep going, they would have never got to the NBA. So if you take your shot and you miss 10 times in a row, and then you stop taking shots and you start thinking to yourself, oh, but what is the hoop going to think about me? Oh, but what if the hoop blocks me? Oh, what if the hoop says something negative to me about, to his friends, to her friends? What is the hoop and their friends gonna think? You know what? Let me put this basketball down. I'm done shooting. You're going to have low confidence because you're letting other people change who you are on the inside. And the only way to build that confidence is by showing yourself why you should be confident. Why you are that guy. Why you are him. So if you think I have low self-esteem, I have low confidence, and instead of putting yourself to the test, pushing yourself to that limit, facing your fear head on, instead you just reject that, whatever it is you're scared of, you just stop doing it. You say, hey, listen, I've had a bad experience before, so I'm going to avoid that completely. I'm going to just I'm going to go away from that. Listen, the thing about life that I learned is that Nothing that you try to turn a blind eye to is going to go away. If your car needs to be fixed and you just, all right, I'm just not even going to look at it. You try to avoid it, the problem is still going to be there. So if you have a cavity or you're broke, whatever it is, whatever your problem is, if you look away, if you try to avoid it, if you just try to walk away from it, the problem is still going to be there. Nobody is going to come and fix your problem for you. So if you have low self-esteem and low confidence as a man, it is up to you to face that fear head on. So whatever it is you're afraid of, public speaking, I don't know, approaching women, making new friends, whatever it is, if you know deep down in your heart, because only you know, and to be honest, the people around you, they know as well. So you need to look deep down inside you and say, what is it that I truly fear? Don't try to lie to yourself, because a lot of guys think that you can buy confidence. You can buy a nice car and now you have confidence. That's just fake confidence, because once that gets taken away from you, you lose it. They think that having a nice body will give you confidence. That doesn't give you confidence. Having nice clothes will give you confidence. No. Having a lot of money will give you confidence. That's not what it is, because confidence comes from within. You could be broke, you could be fat, and you could have a shitty car. And guess what? You could still be confident in who you are, because you've put yourself to the test and you've seen why you are who you are. So instead of buckling and saying, all right, I'm not doing that anymore because I had bad previous experiences, instead face that fear head on and go for it. Even in the midst of you feeling like you're a little nervous, even if you feel like you're anxious, whatever it is, that fear is going to creep up and linger in your life if you never deal with it. You have to deal with it. As a man, it's up to you to take responsibility for your problems and deal with whatever issue you're having. Because I'm not going to go up to you and fix your problems. Your mom is not going to come to you and fix your problems. Your dad is not going to come to you and fix your problems. So that's another reason why you shouldn't concern yourself with the opinions of others. Because nobody cares about you more than you do. If you have a problem, nobody is going to come fix it for you. So what does that say? That nobody cares enough about you. So who should care more about you than others? Yourself. And that's how you build confidence. Because what another person thinks or says about you doesn't change who you are on the inside. Because you are you, and you know what you are, what you believe in, and you stand on it. Because why are you going to concern yourself with the opinions of others if those people wouldn't even come and help you if you needed it? Those people wouldn't come and fix your problems. So if you go and shoot your shot and you get rejected, so what? She missed out on you. She missed out on who you are. Because cars, body, all that can be replaced. But who you are, there's only one of you. But you got to learn to tap in within and learn who you are and learn to love yourself. Because when you have low self-esteem or low confidence, you hate yourself. You hate the man in the mirror. Because the only person's opinion that you should really be worried about is yourself. So what? You go approach a girl and she rejects you. All right. That doesn't change who I am. She missed out. I'm still going to keep shooting because I'm going to make it to the NBA. I am not going to put the ball down because I missed a couple of times. I'm going to keep shooting. I'm going to keep shooting. I'm going to keep shooting until I make it to the NBA. It's that simple. You can't live on your knees willing to please others. You'd rather die standing than live a life kneeling. That's what true confidence is. You're not worried about if someone rejects you. You're not worried about what people think, because you have built your confidence through showing yourself that even though you might be afraid of something, you're still going to do it. So what, you're afraid of public speaking? I'm still going to do it. So what, you're afraid of approaching women? You're still going to do it. So what, you're afraid of approaching new strangers and trying to sell them something, whatever your fear may be. You have had that fear presented in your life and you faced it head on. You did it even though you felt some type of way about it. You did it even though you felt nervous or anxious. So how else aren't you going to be confident? How else are you going to build that confidence? You think running away from it and never putting that problem down and saying, hey, I'm never picking this up again. I'm never picking up that ball again. I shot that ball a couple times and I missed. I'm leaving that ball right there. You think you're going to build confidence that way? You're going to remain the same for the rest of your life if that's what you choose to do. So you have two choices. Either face that fear head on, or you put the ball down and just remain in the sidelines. Put the ball down and get in the crowd and watch the NBA players play. You got two choices. Most people will put that ball down, go sit in the bleachers and cheer. Woo, yeah, woo. While the actual players are playing. Why? Because the players had two choices. They had a choice to either put that ball down or they had a choice to keep shooting. And guess what they chose? To keep shooting. So you pick. You either put that ball down or you keep shooting. All right, like that video, comment down below, and subscribe.